my story and hear from other people, other mothers or other caregivers who have, I would say specifically adult children with disabilities, exceptional adults, exceptional children who are adults. Because what I did not prepare for when my daughter Goose graduated from high school was a full out plan to ensure that she would still have certain services available to her and that she would still have like a life of like things to do, activities and things of that nature. And what I'm finding as a result of not being prepared for that is that I am now burned out trying to do the normal regular things that come with caregiving, whether that's doctor visits. In her case, it wouldn't be IEP meetings and school meetings and things like that anymore. It's really at this point more of taking her to the doctor, taking her to the dentist, taking her to get her eyes checked, taking her to get what else? Her eye. Oh yeah, I said the dentist, but like her medical visits, her medical appointments. And for us, and I think a lot of mothers who have children or adult children with special needs can relate. If your child either has behavior issues or, in my case, Goose has medical anxiety. So I have to be very strategic in how I present different doctor's visits to her. I have to choose my words carefully when I'm explaining to her that she has a doctor's visit or a dentist visit, because all of it gives her anxiety. The only one that doesn't give her anxiety is eye care. Getting her eyes checked. Some aspects of that actually does, like if they have to put drops in her eyes or something out of the ordinary of the doctor just looking in her eyes, that's going to give her medical anxiety. And it's literally a whole production, you know? Like, it causes stress in me because it's not something that is when you have typical presenting children, right? I have 4 other typical presenting children. So when I say, hey, it's time to go to the doctor, or what used to, because now they're all adults, out on their own. So they're making their own appointments and, you know, they're full out adults. But when they were younger, if I said, we have to go to the doctor, or you have to go to the dentist, it wasn't a conversation like it is with Goosey on exactly what are they going to do when you get to the doctor. And, you know, why it's important. Even at her age now, she's 26 biologically, but mentally she's not 26. In a lot of ways, she's not 26. Emotionally, she's not 26. Cognitively, she's not 26. She's probably maybe about 7 or 8 cognitively. And something else I noticed is she is losing. This is one of the downsides, I guess, also too, when your adult children age out of school. If you don't keep them engaged in reading or just engaged, which is why I do a lot of talking with her. One of the reasons why I do a lot of talking with her. One of the reasons why I ask her why she's happy. You know, she comes in my room every morning. I've posted videos about that. About, you know, every day she says she's happy. And there was a part of me that finally understood that you don't need a reason to be happy, right? She's happy just because she is. But the other part of that is one of the reasons I ask her is for cognitive reasons. Is she able to process what I'm saying to her and respond in full sentences and give me, a solid, I don't want to say a solid reason, but the main goal is she cognitively understanding what I'm asking her? And can she recall the language necessary to convey that she understands, or recall language to explain her reasonings for being happy? So it is twofold. It's like, she's teaching me that you can just be happy to be happy. You don't need to be happy because something external is happening. Inside, your internal state is enough. And that's a huge lesson. But then the other side, like I said, is the language. And so the other day, my grandmother sent her a package. She sends her packages from time to time. And, it's like Goose loves to lounge in her pajamas and loungewear. Like, she's really like a chill. I just want to chill. She's either like all the way on or she's all the way off, right? And she actually loves physical activity. She loves skating. She loves swimming. We have her in Special Olympics here year round. She does 3 sports: bocce, bowling, and volleyball, which volleyball is wrapping up this week. I'm going to state games, so I will be probably going live both days that will be there. But anyway, she was opening up a gift from my grandmother, and it was pajamas, it was slippers, like a matching set, really cute. And she also sent her some underwear. So when she came in the room, I'm like, show me your stuff. Show me what you have. So she's showing me everything, and I'm asking her, does she like it? And so I was like, oh, let me see the underwear. So she starts showing me the underwear. And I'm like, how many do you have? And so she starts counting 1. And at first I was counting with her. And then it kind of just like dawned on me, no, stop counting with her and see what she does. So I tapered off. We got to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I started tapering off. And when we got to like 8, 9, and 10, she didn't know. And I didn't realize that the skill set of counting and the skill set of reading, like, she's losing it. She's losing it. And it was a little alarming. I have to be honest. It was a little alarming to me that she didn't know how to count. Like, she was having difficulty counting to 10. And so I just was like, oh my gosh, like my heart kind of sank a little bit, because I feel like that's my fault. That's my fault for just assuming that she's going to be able to retain whatever she learned in school, and that I still need to be engaged with her when it comes to math, counting, reading, and those things. So it got me thinking about how I need support in order to accomplish these goals for her. Again, when she left high school, there was no plan in place per se. You're kind of literally on your own. Your child finishes school at the time we were living in North Carolina, so she finished school at 25, maybe 24, 25, probably 24, something like that. And she was ready to graduate. Like, her teacher, because of where her birthday falls, her teacher actually wanted her to stay extra year, but she wanted to graduate. Like, that was all she talked about. And one thing I'm big on is listening to, what she wants to do. So I didn't want her to stay if she really wanted to have that experience of graduating, putting on the cap and gown, walking across the stage. She wanted that experience. So I gave it to her. But back to why I want to have this conversation about respite is because as mothers or caregivers, we can't do it all. We can and we do, but it is not. I know for me, I'm gonna speak for myself. It's not healthy. I have too much going on, too much on my plate to try to figure all of this out on my own. And I'm just wondering how other mothers are navigating, finding respite so that you're not burning yourself out and you're giving your child the experiences that they need. You may need additional resources to make sure that you can hire someone to take, like for Goosey, I know that, which I need to look into, there's Gigi's Playhouse. And if you don't know about Gigi's Playhouse, they are actually a national organization, nonprofit organization that specifically addresses the needs of people with Down syndrome. And they have a wonderful plethora of programs and things like that. They even have free tutoring, which now I'm talking about this, I need to reach out to them. To do something. I can't think of it. Oh, reach out to them to sign her up for the free tutoring because, she couldn't count to 10. And I'm like, what? So she really does need that. But at the same time, I'm praying that it's virtual so that I don't have to get her out the house and drive her over to Roswell, which is probably a good 45 minutes from here. Right? And so, again, this conversation about respite and how important and key and vital it is for us mothers and caregivers of children and adults with special needs, we really need to figure out a way to get that support. So today I've been seeing these ads on Instagram for whatever reason, and they have been advertising here in Georgia how you can get paid to be the caregiver of your child with special needs. But it's really not for, what I learned today is it's really not for people specifically like Down syndrome. They have other programs. I don't know why I have a flag. Maybe I can't say certain words. I don't even know. I'm so new to this TikTok live stuff, so I don't know if someone is reporting me or if I said something that I'm not supposed to say. I really don't know. But anyway, or did I curse? Because sometimes I curse. And not even realize that I cursed. So maybe I did. I don't know. If y'all heard me curse, let me know in the comments. You did say a curse word. I gotta be mindful of what I say. I forgot about that on TikTok. Anyway, I'm praying that the free tutoring is virtually available virtual, because to take her from where we live now to go to Roswell, which is where Gigi 45-minute ride. So that means a 45-minute ride there, probably a 30-minute to 45-minute session, and then another 45 minutes to come home. And again, I'm really considering putting together a whole plan for her. I have to, because there are things I'm realizing that she needs that I want to provide for her, but strategically and capacity wise, I'm just being honest, I don't know if I have the capacity. Especially now, I have some things going on. Life happens regardless to whether or not you have a child with special needs. Life is gonna still life, so I guess I'm saying all of this to say that I really have to sit down and put together this plan and really call in support. Find people to support us, find programs to support us. We are actually new to Georgia. We haven't been here more than 3 years now. And so all the different programs and stuff that they have, I'm still piecing it together. And we've been here coming up on 3 years this year. In October, we will have been. Now, we do have some wonderful things going on. We have community. We have offline community that's amazing. Some other moms that I've met. And some other programs that we found are really good. And they're not necessarily every day. Some of them are quarterly. Some of them are, once a month. But, it's enough for her. And I do have somebody currently in our smaller circle that does help with some things when it comes to her getting to different, like special needs, the Special Olympics this week. We'll have help getting her there. That's another thing I didn't mention, is that I have mobility issues. So that's another reason why I need to get some help, get some respite to help me still be able to get her to places, no matter if I have mobility issues or whatever I have going on. So anyway, I want to thank you all for being here. I just wanted to come in and talk about that, because sometimes I wonder, am I the only one? I know I'm not, but I wanted to bring the conversation to the forefront and have a real vulnerable moment, a real conversation about it, and see if anyone else is experiencing the same things, or if you have any thoughts or any ideas on what I can do. I'm here in Georgia. I don't know why I have this restriction on my page. Dangerous activity and challenges. That is nuts. I have on my seatbelt. I am not looking at the screen. I cannot for the life of me figure out why I've been flagged. But anyway, thank you all for being here. If you don't know, my name is Khadijah Ali, and I am the founder of Mothers of Exceptional Children, and it is a space for moms of children with special needs, which we call Mothers of Exceptional Children, to go from caregiver burnout to taking care of themselves, being healthy, mind, body, and spirit. So, if you're new here, welcome. Follow us. Take a look around the page. If you see anything you like, give us a like. We host monthly events. We have virtual events on the last Sunday of every month. website at, and I'll put it here and thank y'all for the gifts. I really appreciate that. I wanted to say that. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you for any hearts or anything that you have shared here. I'm still learning how to post. I'm looking for comments, how to comment, and I don't see it. Maybe I can't because whatever reason, I just can't. Yeah, I don't see how to post. But our website is Moec Village, www.moecvillage.com. You can head over there, check out some of our past events, find out more information about our book. We wrote a book back in 2022 called Mothers of Exceptional Children, The Journey, the Joy, and the Plight of Real Advocacy. And again, thank you all for being here. And let me see if I can find comments one more time. Oh, there it goes. See, I knew it was here. This is our website. I'll put it here in the comments. So you can go over. We do have a welcome series. If